Meet Josh. He's 23, lives and works in Vancouver, and flies to Toronto twice a month for his new job. He's part of a new wave of young professionals constantly on the move across Canada, a group that Air Canada is starting to take notice of. Since 1937, Air Canada has built its reputation as the country's premier airline. As Canada's largest carrier, it continues to evolve, aiming to serve the next generation of travelers for years to come. But the industry is competitive. Airlines like WestJet and Frontier Airlines offer strong alternatives. While Air Canada benefits from stronger financials and ongoing investments into modernizing its fleet, it has also faced challenges, including labor disputes, environmental concerns, and sensitivity to rising fuel costs. At the same time, the market is shifting. Recent data shows Canada's airline industry is growing nearly at 10% annually, and younger travelers are driving that growth through a trend known as leisure travel, blending business trips with personal experiences. This is where Josh comes in, the emerging corporate warrior. Young professionals are entering the workforce faster than ever, and their demand for both business and leisure travel is only increasing. This creates a major opportunity for Air Canada to capture a new generation of loyal customers. This segment is not always obvious at first glance, but they are highly identifiable through their behavior. They are opening their own accounts, building loyalty points, and beginning their independent travel journeys. They are substantial. As the workforce becomes younger and more global, this group continues to grow in both size and importance. They are reachable. As digital natives, they engage heavily with mobile platforms, social media, and online reward systems. They are responsive. Unlike previous generations, they prioritize experiences over material goods, making travel rewards and upgrades especially appealing. And most importantly, they are profitable. As their careers progress, so does their income and their loyalty. Capturing them early means long-term, recurring customers. For young professionals seeking high-quality air travel at a reasonable price, Air Canada positions itself as a premier choice, combining a trusted legacy with evolving rewards and travel experiences. From a demographic base, this segment of emerging corporate warriors includes young Canadian adults aged 22 to 32 who are early in their careers and earn approximately $50,000 to $85,000 per year. From a geographic base, they live in major urban areas such as Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, and Calgary. From a behavioral base, they travel several times per year for vacation, visiting friends and family, and occasional work trips. They primarily book flights through mobile apps and online platforms and are strongly influenced by social media and peer recommendations. They typically fly economy, but are beginning to explore Aeroplan loyalty programs and premium economy as their income grows. Now, let's take a look at the current marketing mix strategies of Air Canada, starting with product. Air Canada's current product strategy focuses on product optimization and line extension. The company has launched a major cabin renewal program across Air Canada's mainline, Rouge, and Express, upgrading seating, in-flight entertainment, and introducing faster, free Wi-Fi. At the same time, they continue to invest in next-generation aircraft to improve comfort and efficiency. This strategy aligns well with our target segment. Young professionals value comfort and convenience, especially for frequent travel. These upgrades enhance the overall experience while reinforcing Air Canada's positioning as a premium airline. The strength of this approach is clear. It builds long-term value and strengthens the brand. However, the downside is cost. Large investments in aircraft and renovation can reduce short-term profitability. Air Canada also continues expanding its routes both domestically and internationally. This line extension strategy gives travelers more destination options and strengthens its position as Canada's largest airline. While this improves accessibility and meets growing travel demand, it also increases operational costs, which can impact financial performance. Next, pricing. Air Canada uses a continuous pricing strategy where ticket prices change based on demand. As more seats are sold, prices gradually increase. This strategy works well because it attracts price-sensitive customers when demand is low, while maximizing revenue as demand increases. Since airline seats are perishable products, this helps ensure flights are as full as possible. However, one downside is transparency. Constant price changes can frustrate customers and reduce trust. For our target segment, this strategy is effective. Young travelers are price-conscious and willing to book early to secure better deals. It also supports Air Canada's positioning by offering premium service at a range of price points. Now place. Air Canada primarily uses its website as a direct distribution channel. Customers can easily search flights, compare prices, and book trips online. The main strength here is convenience. The process is simple, fast, and accessible from anywhere. The weakness is the lack of personalized guidance, which may lead to uncertainty or post-purchase doubt. Still, this strategy fits perfectly with our target segment. As digital natives, they prefer booking through mobile apps and online platforms. It also reinforces Air Canada's image as a modern and accessible airline. Finally, promotion. Air Canada relies heavily on its Aeroplan loyalty program. Customers earn points through flights and redeem them for rewards like future travel, hotels, and partner services. The biggest strength of this strategy is customer retention. It encourages repeat purchases and builds long-term loyalty. The downside is cost, as rewards programs can reduce overall profitability. However, for our target segment, this is highly effective. Young professionals value deals, rewards, and travel perks. As they continue to travel more, these points become increasingly valuable. Overall, the strategy strengthens Air Canada's positioning as a leading airline that rewards its customers while delivering a premium travel experience. Air Canada has a strong foundation. However, it's not fully aligned with the needs of emerging corporate warriors. And that's exactly what our recommendations aim to do. To reposition Air Canada as not just a premium airline, but as a smart and accessible choice for the next generation of professionals. Starting with product, Air Canada already offers strong in-flight quality. We recommend introducing a bleisure travel bundle specifically designed for young professionals. This would combine business and leisure features into one offering. For example, flexible return dates, bundled hotel discounts, and workspace-friendly flight options like guaranteed Wi-Fi and charging access. This directly aligns with our segment, since these travelers often mix work and leisure, and it reinforces Air Canada's positioning as a premium yet practical option. And importantly, this is highly achievable. Air Canada already has partnerships and infrastructure. It's simply about packaging them more effectively. Moving to price. We recommend increasing transparency and introducing a dedicated young professional fare tier. Right now, continuous pricing lacks clarity, which can reduce customer trust. By offering a clearly labeled discounted tier for travelers aged 22 to 32, Air Canada can better appeal to price-sensitive customers. This makes pricing feel more fair and transparent while still maintaining flexibility and revenue management, and strengthens Air Canada's positioning as both premium and accessible. For place, we recommend enhancing the digital experience through AI-driven personalization. Currently, booking is easy, but not personalized. Air Canada could leverage existing data to suggest flights, bundles, or upgrades based on user behavior, like recommending weekend extensions or loyalty upgrades for frequent young travelers. This is especially effective since our segment is digital first and expects tailored experiences, and it's highly feasible because the data already exists. It simply needs to be used more effectively. Finally, for promotion, we recommend shifting toward a more targeted and relatable campaign, something like Travel Like You've Made It. This campaign would focus on social media, showcasing young professionals traveling for both work and lifestyle, highlighting flexibility, rewards, and experiences rather than just flights. This is key because our segment is just starting their careers, and if they feel rewarded early, they're far more likely to stay loyal long term. For travelers like Josh, the journey is just beginning, and Air Canada has the opportunity to be with them every step of the way.